Hey, so welcome to uh, Code Lyoko. I'm not sure entirely. Oh, cool. I guess we're up now. Hey, yeah, so this is Code Lyoko. It's a, yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. So, I am gonna start off a new file. Chat can totally suggest a name as long as it's appropriate. It's a I think an 8 or 9 character name you can pick from. So, although I'm happy to just do Elfon if people are fine with that. But yeah, just a thing about my history of the show. I've been a long time fan of it. Okay, we're picking eels. Okay, cool. Easy. Thank you. Alright, so I start the run when I press the enter button. So, I'll count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So, even though this game is like based off the DS, based off the actual TV shows, it's meant to promote season 3 actually. We have a little tutorial here where we talk to Jeremy and learn the basic mechanics of the game, at least on the Earth sections. I need to talk to Jeremy again. This tutorial can be a bit confusing. Oh. So yeah, oh, we're supposed to pick it up on wardrobe. So Jeremy's a bit lazy to not grab a sandwich from his wardrobe, and now we get tutorial for the rest of the game. But yeah, so Code Lyoko, for those who don't know, is a TV show that its origins are from France. So yeah, the main, I guess, the original language is in French, but it's also like known for English stuff as well and other dubs as well. Gotta go to laboratory, and yeah, so whenever you go to the the show is based off like a bunch of kids who are in boarding school. One's actually a day student, which I'll go into a bit later. And yeah, they go to this world called Lyoko to help out this girl called Aelita, who is apparently trapped on Lyoko as of season 1. So I'm going to collect as many of these data points as I can. I actually need to collect these for an upgrade that I'm going to do pretty soon after the first fight with Odd here. And as you can see, Lyoko and Earth are in different sections. So, can I get on the wall, please? Thank you. It's a bit finicky. Odd's cat climb. Excuse me. Let me get on the wall. Thank you. So combat, you can use all 4 DS buttons, A, X, Y, and B. Y is like a super attack, but we don't use that very often. We mainly just use the A and X buttons. Sometimes we go to B, but it's very rare. And combat is different for every character. So we have Yumi that we're going to do. I think I need to go blast forward, yeah. Okay, cool. So here is very important that I don't crush myself with this rock. So each Lyoko warrior has different powers. Yumi's is telekinesis. Orc, as you'll see soon, is super speed, and Odd can just climb walls because he's a cat. A cat boy, really, but yeah. So this is like the only big data point thing we're gonna collect. Jeez, that was harder than it should have been. And these super speed sections can be a bit finicky, especially the desert one. But luckily we got through that quite easily. But you can easily fall off the edge or just move in way too many directions. Hopefully I got them both good. And I can just tank the damage here at the end. Yeah, this game is really cool, and I really like how it does show off the TV show. So anyway, this is our leader. She's actually a really important character, and you must keep her alive. If her HP hits 0 at any point, I have to start the whole Lyoko area again from the very beginning, and not just from the checkpoints I collect. Anyway, here is one of the hacking sections, or yeah. It's called hacking, but you can do it on Lyoko too, which doesn't make too much sense. Anyway, so we're back on Earth, and we're actually officially in like episode territory and not tutorial territory. So I believe the first episode we're doing is Seeing is Believing, which is one of the season 1 episodes. So the first episode, so there are 6 season 1 episodes and 7 season 2 episodes, and then there's one half of a season 3 episode, because mainly, yeah, this was made to promote season 3. It came out in like 2006, I believe, this game. So yeah, that was when season 3 was coming out. Anyway, I had a bit of a struggle trying to talk to Mrs. Hertz here earlier, so luckily I didn't struggle talking to her. But anyway, so Jeremy, the kid we're playing as, he actually doesn't go to Lyoko. He's actually the guy that sits behind the computer. But he actually gets a lot of action during the show. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. So funnily enough too, there's actually tech in the real world where you can go faster by going like zipping diagonally, if you can. Because the closer you are to the front of the screen, the faster you go and the less distance you need to cover. Anyway, so we found that the power is out, and that's why classes are not happening. And unfortunately, Jeremy can't access his own little setup there, so we need to grab his laptop. And unfortunately, Auric is borrowing it because he needs to do studying. So what better place to study than go to the library? Oh, wow, some of the collision here is a bit jank. And unfortunately, because of the power is out, there's not enough power to power up the scanner. So we asked Odd for help, and apparently he has his own Nintendo DS to help us power up the scanner. So yes, this game is actively promoting Nintendo products. And there's another little hacking section here, and it's actually hacking, I suppose. So now we got this working, and now we get to go to the supercomputer and boot it up. Okay, so I need to get Flip Saber, I believe. Oh no, not Flip Saber, Dragon Saber. Wrong move. They both combine to make a really powerful combo move, which I'll get later in the game. So I can face tank all these. Kind of a bit clutch, but Auric's strong enough. If you do lose all your life points as other characters, you won't necessarily, other than our leader, you won't necessarily game over. But the only way you can like revive them, which kind of doesn't make sense because that isn't accurate to the show. Yeah, is you just pay 100 life points to revive them. Sorry, 100 upgrade points. Which is why I'm collecting a bunch of them as well, just for safety. So this game kind of tricks you into saying, oh, you're kind of safe to go to this tower. Actually, psych, you're not. Because you spawn enemy, they spawn enemies, and our leader can't really do anything about them at this point in the game. So I'm going to purposely go off the edge because it's slightly faster, and I need to select our leader here in order to go to the tower. You can only enter the tower as our leader because she's the only one that can deactivate them. That went smoothly that time, that's nice. So chapter 3 is based off the episode Satellite, and it's actually the first episode called Lyoko I've watched as a kid. So that's pretty fun. Oh, this kid, I swear. Sometimes there's RNG where kids and other students and staff spawn and get in your way, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, so all the cell phones have rang at the same time, and because you can't have cell phones in the class, even though we're outside the class, they get confiscated. And yeah, because we don't have our phones with us, that's really troublesome if Xana attacks and we don't get, and we can't contact each other. By the way, the whole reason why they're trying to help our leader is that there's a virus in a supercomputer or a really evil AI called Xana, and basically Xana can do stuff in the world which is pretty evil. Okay. So that section there, if I get caught by the receptionist, which I somehow didn't get caught by her, you have to do that section again. So thank goodness I didn't get caught by her somehow. And now that we conveniently got it from her, and she was just in the office, now we can just like grab our cell phones back. And I don't think I grabbed Sissy's phones there accidentally. Okay, good. I got the good music. I didn't get Sissy's phone. Now, originally in this episode, Yumi was on Earth, but we actually get to play her on Lyoko. I guess they felt really bad for her since it was Pick on Yumi week, which, yeah, Pick on Yumi week was kind of a famous like 5-week episode. Every episode of that week, Yumi gets kind of destroyed. Oh wow, I got that first try. So yeah, Xana didn't make these walls properly, so you can kind of get past them if there's a little gap. But wow, that was incredibly fast. It's been a long time since I've gone it that fast. Anyway, I'm grabbing that checkpoint just for safety in case I accidentally crush myself with this rock, because I do have to use telekinesis here. But yeah, I remember struggling with that, so that's actually really good that I got that very quickly. And here I get screw fans, which will help me in this next combat encounter and other combat encounters. So, as you may have noticed, some combos are really effective against certain monsters, which is why I'm upgrading certain ones early to be able to defeat monsters quickly. Of course, if I stuff them up, uh, I won't defeat the monsters very quickly. Some of the monsters do have weird names, like the flying enemies are hornets, which is pretty normal. But these small enemies here are called cranklets, and I don't know why they call them cranklets. It might be a French thing that I don't know. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, okay, cool. So, another thing I haven't mentioned yet is despite there's a bunch of platforms and everything, I do not have a dedicated jump button. So that's going to be very interesting later on. And I thought I should mention it now before I clip through this wall here. Hopefully I do clip through this wall here. Let me clip through it, please. I've been struggling. There we go. It took a little bit, but I'm glad it didn't take a long time. Because trying to go through walls reduces your HP by 1 by each tick. And you don't want to hit... I don't want to hit 0 HP. It's kind of important that I don't lose too many of my upgrade points at this point in the game. Oh, ow, that hurt. So these blocks can also freeze you. And it's just a little bit annoying because you have to wait a little bit. And if there's multiple blocks, which there will be later in the game, they can just shoot you for free, which is really annoying. But yeah, that was a really smooth chapter 3 for the Lyoko section there. Very pleased with that. Oh my goodness. So chapter 4 is based off a logbook, I believe. Oh no, it's based off the rat episode. It's not called Swarmy Attack, it's called something else. Maybe it's just called the Rats. But yeah, so Yumi is a day student. So she actually lives in the house and everything. She's not really a boarding student. So yeah, because because we had to go to school on a Sunday, which is weird in France because it's technically a day off from school. Yeah, we had to explain to our mother why we're going to... Well, Yumi has to explain to her mother why she's going to school on a Sunday. And she gets suspicious that we're dating this guy, Auric, who's part of the group. Also, I can just spin around as Yumi here. This is one of the few times we go to the cafeteria in the game. Unfortunately, that path is just really slow to go through. So we find out also that Odd and Ulrich get trapped in the cafeteria because of the rats. And it's up to Yumi and Jeremy to go to Lyoko and save them. And every other student as well. I need to go in here and purposely collect the wrong key because the game requires us to. And Jeremy goes, "Oh, that's the wrong key," even though I know this fact. I just need it to progress through the game. And then here I want to try and collect the right key. Most of the time you will collect the wrong key there. But after the second try you get like the proper key to get through to the boiler room. The boiler room is mostly where we're gonna go to Lyoko through. Oh, are you kidding me? I somehow got caught there and I don't know how I did get caught there, but that's a first. And now we get to go through the factory. So this factory here is actually based off a real life factory that produced Renault cars, I believe. But unfortunately it's been torn down. Which is a bit sad. Yep. I don't need to do any upgrades. So yeah, I use basically Yumi's combo move that defeats the Cranklets really quickly. So now we're playing as our leader here. So our leader is... So as I mentioned before, if you do hit 0 life points as our leader, you do game over. So I am going to take some safety precautions here, including switching characters to Yumi. You can do this section as our leader, but it is incredibly risky because you do have to start the mission over again if you die or run out of energy points. Energy points is how you use your Lyoko powers. But it's much less risky playing as Yumi because she does not have the 0 life points and you die thing, and also her attacks aren't limited to her energy. Oh, it's a shopping center now? Wow, okay. That's a shame. Oh, please. Okay, good. I don't want her to lose life points now. That was a bit scary. So we're going to go back to the start here. We're going to make sure we tag this checkpoint. And then we're going to try and clip through this wall and hopefully not die. Because, yeah, it does do a bit of chip damage to us. Damn it. That was unfortunate. I'm gonna download this for safety. Just in case I get close to 0 LP, because, yeah, that means... Oh, okay. No, don't you dare. Okay. Again, I need to play really carefully as our leader here. I'm going to collect these extra points. Don't need to, but just for safety. It only follows a couple of seasons because it came out during the middle of the show's runtime. So it's from seasons 1 and 2 primarily. Because it came out just at the start of season 3, I believe. I know it came out on my birthday in Australia, which is kinda cute. Oh, wow, I can't believe that Hornet didn't die. I'd usually try to group them up and try to get 2 of them at a time, but unfortunately, that avoided the group. So, the next part is actually pretty scary. I can potentially softlock here, and then if I do, I have to restart the whole mission. So, hopefully that does not happen. But I have had it happen to me in the past. During a marathon run of all cases, so hopefully that does not curse it. Oh. Please, open up. So this enemy here is a mega tank. Its beam attack does a lot of damage to any character that gets hit by it. And luckily made it through. Without soft locking. Alright then, do this puzzle. Yeah, Xana Awakens came during season 3, so unfortunately we don't know how the group has met. Anyway, so this is the logbook episode that I kind of skipped ahead to in my mind. So yeah, so Ulrich is missing his diary, and he finds out that Sissy has had it, and he's been writing stuff about Lyoko in it, which is really bad because if went to the wrong area, but yeah, if anyone else finds out about Lyoko, Usually the government will get involved and like shut down the supercomputer, which is really bad. Especially because our leader is still in it, and Jeremy really wants to help her. Anyway, now we get to go to Sissy's room and search her room for the diary. You don't need to talk to Odd here, you can actually just ignore him and collect the stuffed toy from Sissy's room. We're going to be holding on to it for later, but for now we're just going to hold on to it because we found nothing. So now we're going to ask Sissy's friends or cronies. For those who don't know, Sissy is the principal's daughter, so that's why it's ultra bad that she has read Ulrich's diary. Because she could just tell her father, who happens to be the principal, and we get in a lot of trouble. So we asked Nicholas, and apparently Herb has the diary, and then Ulrich, well, we walk up to him as Ulrich and literally threaten him with Penkak Silak, which is the martial arts that Ulrich knows. And yeah, he actually knows that sort of martial arts. It's like a Filipino martial arts technique. And Yumi also knows it as well. So we go to the cafeteria to confront Sissy, and now we're trapped in the cafeteria, so rip. Anyway, talk to Jeremy first. We're playing as Odd during this section, also I could not get around the manhole. And again, we're gonna serpentine at the front of the screen because it's faster. And yeah, if you don't talk to Jeremy there, I went to the laboratory somehow. If you don't talk to Jeremy there, you have to go all the way back and talk to him, because he's the only one that can activate the supercomputer. First of all, we're gonna upgrade to no, that's not it. No, that's not it. No. It's not that, it's... Wow, I'm blanking out. Where is the thing? I think it's this. Malaysia? Oh, I'll find out whether I selected the right thing or not. Yeah, Indonesia. Okay, yeah. My mind is a little bit blanking. Yeah, that's the thing we need. So, this attack is a bit of a double-edged sword, especially because it's most effective against blocks. But the thing about it being most effective against blocks is that blocks can actually reflect attacks. And when it can reflect attacks, it does massive damage back to Odd. So yeah, that's why it's a bit of a double-edged sword, this combo move. Please go down, thank you. I'm gonna collect this safety. That's why. That's a bit unfortunate. It almost happened again. I'm just gonna collect this for safety now, so I don't have to do that again. But yeah, as you can hear, like, I I heard the spin animation, but it didn't go off. But if it does go off, that's really bad for Odd. Now I have to actually go back to this checkpoint and get our leader. And now we gotta do a little hacking puzzle to get out of this guardian that has trapped our leader. Now we select Odd. Thank goodness the game lets us select a character, because if we stayed as our leader, that would be really bad for this upcoming section. Because yes, we do have to fight enemies, and our leader does not have the capacity to fight enemies. My goodness. Fortunately, it is safe to go up to this tower. So we're just gonna rock up to this tower and deactivate it. Alright. Cool. The puzzles are pretty simplistic at first, but they do get harder as the game progresses. So in Chapter 6, this is actually probably based off one of the coolest episodes in the series. So this episode is called Ghost Channel. And it's, yeah, it's really cool. Do I need Flip Saber? I know I need this right now. Might as well get Flip Saber as well. I know I don't need Saber Sting until a little bit later. And I won't be getting Dragon Slits. So, normally you're supposed to play as Yumi, but you can just do this with rather long and just clip through it. And this is one of a couple of glitches that is really handy. Yes, yeah, that is what Aliyah does while she goes through the tower. She does puzzles and does a flip. But yeah, we get Flip Saber because it's effective against blocks. So I have had finicky stuff happen here. I think I am late for this cycle. Yeah, I am. So I'm just going to kill this block because it's pretty annoying. Excuse me. Wow, you just deflected that attack. Thank goodness I wasn't facing our way, because otherwise I would have, yeah, gone destroyed. And fallen off the edge. Okay, for some reason these platforms are really slippery and I don't know why. Okay, good. We're safe. So we have the spinning saber to take out these crabs really fast. And again, I do not have a jump button to deal with this, so I had to carefully walk onto these platforms. Oh my goodness, that was weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I must have gone frozen. So, whenever you attack and get frozen in front of a block, the attack comes through a little later. it's not there, it's here. There we go. And, wow, I do not remember this puzzle. There we go. So here comes the cool part of this episode. So we're on Earth now. And, yeah, we're just talking to people that we know. And, for some reason, they sound like they're repeating themselves. And you just go, huh, that's weird. Alright, let's talk to the gym teacher, Jim. Oh, okay, he's repeating himself like everyone else. Huh, that's weird. So now we talk to our friends, and they think, oh, this is pretty normal. And then Sissy's wearing a yellow shirt, which is pretty weird. She usually wears a pink shirt. So now Yumi wants to talk to Jeremy and ask what is going on, because this is pretty weird. So we talk to Jeremy here, and he goes like, oh, nothing's really weird. So now we had to go back to our friends and talk to them. Yeah, this episode is really good. In case you want to watch the Lyoko episodes after this marathon is over, you can on their YouTube channel. You can watch it in any language as well. I'm not sure if the subtitles actually work out, but yeah. Including the infamous Season 5 Lyoko Evolution. You can watch that as well, if you feel like it. Or you can just ignore it. And yeah. Yeah, this is Ghost Channel. So, now that we're kind of suspicious of things going on, we're going to check the... Oh, we're going to talk to Auric first, my bad. Then we're going to check the supercomputer, and turns out it's not connected to Lyoko. And then it's like, maybe that's why there's an issue. And then Yumi goes, hey, something's fishy, and then another Jeremy pops up. Wow, that's weird. So we had to pick which was the real Jeremy, and it's the back one. And so this mission, we only control our leader, and you know what that means. Fortunately, in Lyoko Evolution, they had the mind to not put Lyoko in live action, but they did in the real world sections. So yeah, playing as our leader, again, is extremely risky. Playing as our leader solo is, again, more risky than extremely risky. So, for some reason, when you die sometimes in this area, you can take 2 ticks of HP damage instead of the usual 1. So that makes this pretty ultra scary if you die in the wrong spot. Okay, just gonna take this safely. Now I die. Well, not die, but dip in here. So I activated 2 switches, which takes down most of the barriers, and then I go on this side to take down the last barrier. Don't hit that checkpoint though. And now we get to go to the final section of this mission, which hopefully I am not silly on, but just in case, I will grab a safety checkpoint here. just so I don't get destroyed. And yeah, Jeremy and friends are in danger because turns out that fake Jeremy was Xana. I almost said the villain of Xenoblade Chronicles because that's been on my mind lately. I wonder why. I'm just going to take this safely. I don't really care if I do this slowly. And now I get to a little bit more of a complicated puzzle. Brain. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's not complicated. The next one is, I just spoke to her soon. But yeah, we destroyed the Guardian that basically has put the Lyoko warriors into that orb. And we're back on Lyoko. So yeah, Ghost Channel is just a really cool episode and I highly recommend watching it. I didn't really give the full context of what happens in the episode, but it's incredibly cool that it is shown off in this game. Because they could have selected worst season 1 episodes. Just combine them both and make it ultra evil. Anyway, so Yumi's mother wants us to find our father's address book. Turns out the book in the house is the wrong book. So we have to go outside and rummage through some trash to get his book. Oh, the woman's in the way. Dang it. That was a bit unlucky. You can't just go straight to the trash can, but unfortunately that woman was in the way. Okay, and this puzzle is where complicated things are. I probably put this in the wrong spot. But let me... there we go. I did put in the slightly wrong spot, but that's fine. Fix it quickly. Then we play as Odd. So this part... so what we're trying to do here is create a false identity for Alita so she can be able to attend the school. Am I meant to go here? Yeah, I am. So the plan is, at least for Yumi, was to have Alita live with her and her parents, and say that her excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to check this shit out, and then I'm supposed to grab the key, which just happens to be right here. So what Odd and Auric are doing is, because the principal's really busy, the only way they can get, the only way one of them can get sent to the principal's office is that one of them like does like a really big offense in the school and gets sent to the principal's office in order to meet with him and suggest that they have a cousin from Canada, because yeah, Canada and Canada speaks French as well as English, so smart place. And also I purposely went down there just to show off a really funny glitch where it still shows the down arrow despite not being there. So yeah, we made a false so Jeremy made a false identity in time so that the principal sees it and says like, oh okay, she's part of the school. Did I put things in the wrong spot? I did. No, I didn't. What am I doing? This is not right. Okay, yeah, it's been a while. There we go. So now we're gonna do this mission to help our leader to get off Lyoko finally. And if anyone's wondering, yeah, chapter 7 is basically the final 2 episodes of season 1. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Combo did not come out right. Unfortunately, that's gonna kind of affect the cycle down there. I need to finish that quickly, but that's okay. So I can just fall off here and I'll be safe. There's no fall damage in this game, thank goodness. Okay, good. That block wasn't a sniper. You can hit me pretty easily. So what I'm going to try to do here is clip through this wall, or clip through the side of this wall. And it's a bit finicky, so I may not clip through it in time. And I'm not going to waste a life... Oh, there we go. I'm not going to waste a life point packing through it. But yeah, that was relatively quick. I could go through it quicker if I got lucky, but I'll take it. And now that I've got odd, I can actually upgrade to, I think it's feline shots, yeah. Feline shots is pretty important to get. Let me climb the wall, thank you. And yeah, you can go other directions in this mission, but so it's a bit non-linear, but Jeremy just tells you the right direction if you read his dialogue. So this encounter's actually kind of tough if you don't have the right moves, but fortunately we have upgrade odd in a way where this encounter is not very difficult. Those 3 crabs can easily like tear through his life points. And now we're through that little section there. We don't have to do a hacking puzzle because we're just going... Because Alia can use other towers to go to other Lyoko areas if Jeremy can't access the other Lyoko areas for some reason. Anyway, we're going to do our famous thing where Aura clips through a log by slashing at it. And we got upgrade enemies, so whenever enemies obviously change color, it means they're a bit more powerful. It also means I can't really face tank for them anymore, even if I'm at full HP. I probably can once I get the life point upgrade, but at that point it's probably mute. Especially because they don't really show up too many times after this. Ah, dang, I missed the last shot. Alright. So we're going to do a cool thing with Super Sprint where, because it's active throughout, we can just like zip past these enemies. But yeah, as long as that button is active at the bottom, because there's 2 sections close together, you can like get away with it. I definitely can't face tank 5 of these, so just gonna stay away from them. Probably had to wait another cycle here because I did go too far away. Yep. Ah! Oh well. I did get the checkpoint after that, so no, not a big deal. Also, yeah, Aura can like slide after using Super Sprint, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the cycles just work out where you can just like pretty much Super Sprint all the way. So this particular log here is actually really hard to clip through, and it might take me like a lot of attempts to get through. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but it can be really finicky. It looked like I almost had it there. There we go. That took like 4 tries. That wasn't too bad. Oh, excuse me? Okay. Also, I'm on low HP. So, when you're on low HP, enemies tend to drop more HP stuff, which is really nice. That's a bit unfortunate, but luckily it opened up right away. So we're successfully done with Season 1, essentially. After we deactivate this tower. So yeah, we just watched 26 episodes of a French TV show. French cartoon. And yay, we actually, you know... yeah, we actually got past. And oh no, our leader, we need to activate the supercomputer again. Because it turns out she has a link to the supercomputer. And if we turn it off, she dies. So yeah, unfortunately, we have a lot more to do. So now we have some auto-scroll sections, but these auto-scroll sections can be a bit brutal, because one hit from an obstacle kills you. I also need to collect these Lyoko points, because they're really important for upgrades. Okay, good. Also, I can't accelerate here, because if I do, I will hit that barrier. Okay, good. That first part is particularly brutal. But yeah, if I hold A, I use my Lyoko points, my energy, in order to boost. And here I need to use my powers early in order to not die. Okay, that was pretty smooth for the first auto-scroll section. Kind of relieved, actually. Although the hardest auto-scroll section is Yumi's, so we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyway, so since our leader's now on Earth, she's now a playable character on Earth. So yeah, we're now playing as her. And yeah, she's known as Odd's cousin. Yeah, okay. And we're going to do our first class, which is a sort of photography thing, where we have to take photos of nature, and our lead doesn't have a camera, so we're trying to fix that problem. So Yumi's gonna look out for her, because we're not supposed to be down here. And then we get caught by Jim, but luckily Yumi sticks up for us here. So we end up being partnered with Jeremy, because, yeah, why not? And then we get to see the famous manhole that we usually go through. Usually the TV show makes a big point going through. That's the only time we're going to see it in this run, which is pretty sad. Anyway, so, by the way, Odd has a dog called Kiwi, and he snuck it on campus, even though you're not supposed to have pets in the dormitory rooms. Oh, I can go through that, yeah. So you had to wait for Kiwi to move the flag, so you're able to go to the next section. And we go to this mysterious house called the Hermitage. Oh, I'm not supposed to go up there yet. I spoke too soon. So our leader collapses. If you go near her, she goes back up, and then if you go close enough to the door, which I just did, you can kind of like skip some walking. And she's like, oh, I remember something. And the girl's like, okay, why do you know this section leads us to the factory? So we just on our leader for this mission. We should be good. So this is the mission also I mentioned that has many blocks, and that will destroy us if we get unlucky if they reflect to me of odd shots against them. Oh, okay, good. That was because I was frozen. Yeah, but as you can see, reflecting shots does like 30 to 40 damage to odd, which is almost half his life points. And yeah, because we don't have a jump button, we have to wait for this small platform to do its wave thing so we can get up. Oh, please let me do my combo. Wow, that was a struggle. So we are going to play as Aaliyah for a little bit because she's the only one that can float in midair. Because the blocks reflect the laser arrows that he's thrown out, and so that's why it causes damage back to him. So basically, they just deflect the laser arrows back to Odd, and Odd sustains damage. Also, this Mega Tank has cooperated pretty nicely. Wow, that was a nice Mega Tank. Usually they do not cooperate. And this one in particular cooperates pretty badly, but wow. Those were very cooperative Mega Tanks. Of course, that hits me. Anyway, we're going to do a special thing here. So there's new enemies called Tarantulas, and they're actually pretty deadly. So right now I'm charging my super attack, but I'm also throwing grenades at the same time. Also, wow, I just got a face full of damage there. But yeah, using the super attack and the grenades at the same time deals enough damage. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to repeat myself, especially because this is a bit of a long run. Okay, this puzzle is a little complicated. But I remembered it. Nice. No, I didn't remember it properly, actually. I know this goes here. Oh god, maybe I didn't remember it properly. Hold on. I was on the right track. No, that's not it. There we go. Yeah, I just had this. Sometimes when you see the hint go down, the little question mark, you know you're on the right track, but you just have all the pieces in the wrong spot. Anyway, so I could have just walked forward with Jeremy, but I was like not ready for it. But yeah, so Jeremy and our leader have a little bit of an argument. They talk about Franz Hopper, which is the guy that Jeremy found out that owns the Hermitage. That weird house. Also, Yumi's hanging out with this new character called William. But yeah, Jeremy feels pretty bad and wants to find out the truth for our leader. So it's kind of interesting that most of the season 2 episodes, they're not really filler episodes, but they're more like episodes that advance the plot. So we're gonna steal a notebook from the receptionist who blocked our way just in the archive room. And we found out that she has a crush on Jim, the gym teacher. So we're going to talk to Jim. He happens to have a dorm room on the boys' level. I think he's just mainly meant to supervise the boys. So yeah. So yeah, we interrupt him a bit, and he goes like, "We'll see if my plan works," and it does. Spoilers. So now that Jim is distracting the receptionist for us, we can now go to the archive room. Oh, that's not the place I want to go. There we go. So we go to the school files, and we found that Franz Hopper was indeed a teacher here. Just a while ago. Last time he taught was 1994. So go here. Collect the book about the Punic Wars. So, and then we find out Aaliyah has gone off to Lyoko on her own. Jeremy gathers his friends, thankfully off screen, so we don't have to do it by ourselves. And, okay, I think we start off as Yumi. And we need to download a lot of upgrades for her. So, we're gonna get, 12 fans. No, wait. No, that, and, swipe fans, yeah. I'm gonna save up these points until I feel safe, because this enemy section here can be a bit deadly. Because these hornets are a bit tough to beat. Where's the last one? Now, because I am playing as Yumi, I will use telekinesis on this log. But yeah, that's the character you're meant to be playing as during those earlier sections to get past the logs the intentional way. Of course, all previous logs I've been through have been unintentional. So this particular combat is really difficult, but luckily we do have the move that takes out these hornets easily, but they do a bit of damage on Yumi. So I do have to be a bit careful. Nice, that checkpoint came. That was quite good timing. Hopefully I went the right direction here, because I am a bit rusty. Oh god! Oh, what the? Wow, okay, that's never happened before. I think I got clipped by the platform that was incoming, and it pushed me down. Because I was too close to the edge. Okay, just make sure I stop further back from the edge. Oh. So now I think I am safe. I think I'm going to upgrade Yumi's Lyoko points, because I actually need to do that before the mission coming up soon. So Jeremy figures out the password to get the cartridge, and it happens to be Scipio, which is part of the book he just read with the Punic Wars. And now we're in Sector 5, so Sector 5 is where some really interesting things will happen. So, first of all, the music here is really ambient and can put you to sleep quite easily. When I've done like late night runs of this, I definitely felt like I was being put to sleep by the music. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep, I did. Okay. It doesn't help that there's a top-down perspective on Sector 5. So it can obscure the view a bit. But the big rule when you're playing on Sector 5 is most of the time you should pick Yumi first if you can. Because Yumi is pretty great during these sections. So we're going to get this checkpoint here for safety, and we're going to do a little thing here. So remember, oh, well, never mind. So remember how I said that we don't have a dedicated jump button? Well, there's other things that can help us jump. So when the platform's at its lowest, we can like just skip an encounter and just immediately go to it. It's still faster doing, like, even failing once and skipping that encounter. The Oryx and the power slide down this, and I don't think we're forced to switch characters here. I think it could be. Oh no, we are. Never mind. Ignore me. We're gonna skip another. We're gonna skip another short section, and this is a bit easier to do because the platform is not moving and it's a bit wider. And yeah, we just skipped that encounter there as well. Hopefully I remember this because it's been a little while. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just did that early. So just bring our lead to the end of the mission here. If I do get hit by the laser too many times, I obviously will die, but it's very easy to avoid the laser. And this puzzle here is not too hard. Oh, not too hard, I say, as the piece goes back to its normal spot. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. But yeah, so our leader's been having dreams about this weird elf that's been, chased by wolves. So now she also wants to investigate the hermitage as well. And we go upstairs. And she gets the dream again, and she has a little panic attack here. We check the photo, and it's like, oh, that doll happens to be Mr. Puck, like her favorite doll. We show it to Jeremy, and then something falls out of it as we show it to Jeremy, and it just happens to be a pretty convenient key that has a locker number on it. So Jeremy investigates this. There's also a dude that looks like an older Jeremy right there. So he discovers a bunch of CD-ROMs that have basically his Franz Hopper's diary. So obviously Jeremy wants to investigate this right away. And then he gets possessed by Xena. So you get this part where you get excited that you're going to play as Auric, but then the game just immediately goes, oh, you're playing as Yumi now. So yeah, so now that pretty much Yumi is on her own to go to Lyoko. She actually knows how to activate the supercomputer thanks to an earlier episode that we did not see in the game, but I know there was like a season 1 episode that makes her do that. So yeah, this is why we need to upgrade Yumi's Lyoko points, is so that we can get through this auto-scroller faster. And 100 energy would not do it, and I almost crashed into that, but luckily I didn't. Again, crashing into obstacles, it results in instant death. Well, not instant death, but going back to the last checkpoint you were at. So yeah, the energy here is going to be a bit tight. The cool thing about these auto-scroller sections though is you do get a bunch of upgrade points. So it's really cool that we have these sections instead of like grinding out enemies to get these upgrade points. So I do let go of the accelerate button there, because if I hold onto it, I actually will crash into that wall even though it's disappearing. It's still in the process of disappearing, which is why, yeah. But as you can see, I'm like below 50 of my energy, and that means I would have ran out if I had, like, if I didn't upgrade. But yeah, you do run out of energy for a bit of time, but it's not a big deal. That went down pretty well. I don't need to upgrade Yumi. But yeah, because we're forced to play as Yumi, well, that means we're gonna get through this area pretty easily. So thank you, game. Now for this particular part, they expect you to go top side, but we're just gonna easily go down here without too much step because the block is pretty huge. And hit the checkpoint as well, which is an additional bonus. You're supposed to run through those lasers there and go through a longer platforming part, but we just ignore that. Here we're gonna just take a little shortcut. Hello? Sometimes your inputs get eaten, so yeah. You don't execute your combos properly. You actually do need to execute your combo properly in order to get it to come out. But yeah, so even though we don't have a dedicated jump button, we still can skip things with some platforming elements. So we had these game unique enemies. I can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty weird. They got a pretty weird name. When you activate the switch, I think we just drop down here. Yeah. You didn't need that platform. Unfortunately, we can't make that cycle in time, despite getting so close to it. Oh, that's a wrong combo move. There we go. Oh, crud. That's bad. Luckily, yeah. Yumi can take them both out at the same time. Speaking of Yumi, she's actually really broken in another Lyoko game called Quest for Infinity. I just want to mention that because, yeah, if you think she's pretty good here, she's even better in Quest for Infinity, which is a game based off season 4 of the show. So in this little counter here, you be a little bit careful. And yeah, I got the certain attack so I can attack those enemies from afar, but I will collect these points and HP. So this section we're supposed to beat up a enemy called a Skipperzoa, which is the giant tentacle monster that has captured our leader. But we can just leave our leader behind. So don't worry, she's gonna be fine even though she's getting her brain sucked out. Oh, I put that too close. I think I put that there. Yep, okay, cool. And then we got another little puzzle to do. And then we're done with the mission. So yeah, that went pretty well. Surprisingly, that is not the toughest mission in the game though. That's coming up pretty soon. Actually, this is the toughest mission in the game. Hold on. So, welcome to Missing Link. And I'm gonna... am I going to do the attack upgrade? No, because I need the Lyoko one. I am gonna... Oh, I selected the wrong character. Sugar Lumps. Okay, what I'm gonna do is restart the level. Okay. Luckily, resets are pretty fast. So I'm gonna do an attack upgrade, and I'm gonna go Saber Sting. Yeah, Quest for Infinity is something else. So the reason why we need Saber Sting is... No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, crud. Wow! I didn't even get to do the thing. I just got bodied. Wow, that was incredible. Okay, there we go. Just making sure I could do the combo. Because I need to do it for the skip here. Wow, got it. Third try. That's kind of incredible. That is actually really hard to do, by the way. And there's going to be more hard skips in this level. So if you think that's over, then yeah. But this level is Skip City. Oh, please. Wow, I just got destroyed. That's not good. Oh yeah, so if you hold the B button at the end of this, you can make Auric do a little dance. Oh, jeez. I just keep on getting bodied by the blocks here. Which is not good, because I need to get past this, so... As you can expect, Yumi is caught by the Skipperzoa. What we're gonna do is abandon her. We're pretty cruel. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna try this again. But it is pretty difficult to get past this, so... Yeah. This barrier is also pretty hard to get past. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna use this life point pack because I wanna give myself a decent chance at this. Yeah, this is pretty hard to get past, but I really want to get past this barrier. It's like one of the hardest to get past. in the run. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't help that the tarantulas do a lot of damage to you. Okay, I got past. I need to grab this checkpoint. Oh my goodness. That was pretty close. I wonder if I just die on purpose to these upcoming enemies, because I am almost dead. And just pay the 100 upgrade points. I'm obviously going to grab this checkpoint. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get bodied by these enemies. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. So it's a tarantula here as well, which doesn't make things any better. So now we're safe, we can pick our leader here. I'm just going to quickly grab this for extra safety. Oh, wow, okay. So, we go back to Earth and turns out Yumi hasn't returned, which is really bad. And Ulrich wants an explanation, because he really cares about her. So, here's the problem with Yumi not showing up. School photos are today. So, we can't have to do something to disguise Yumi's disappearance. So we talk to Sissy, and remember that doll we stole from a room earlier? We give it back to her, and Ulrich lies that he found it somewhere, but yeah, that's questionable. So we actually had to sneak into Yumi's house and get her an outfit. Luckily she did have an outfit out, and he didn't have to search for it in the cupboards and stuff like that, and now we gotta yeah, get back. Also, she has a doll there. I actually did pick it up in the marathon run, and it turns out it does get like it does get in the way of selecting something in inventory. Oh, wrong way. Okay, go up here. And again, we sneak in front of the screen so that we actually move faster on the Earth sections in case anyone has come in a bit late. Yeah, I remember some of the dialogue in that episode. That was pretty incredible that they got away with that dialogue for a kids show. Yeah, so we're playing as Ulrich again. Yeah, I'm just gonna select them. Nothing special here. We're back at the start of this section again. So yes, we're going through the same sections. Luckily we don't have to pass through this barrier here, even though it was like the easiest barrier ever to pass through. We're gonna do a little dance here. So, this is where whoever programmed this game did not program it properly, because you could just go in this corner here and it despawns the enemies and the barrier, so you could just walk through this. Yep. Oh yeah, there's some questionable scenes in the show too, like Sometimes you get to wonder how they got past the censors, but then you think, oh, it's a French show. No, in both later and early seasons, yeah. Oh goodness, these tarantulas are destroying me. Usually I will clip through that wall, but considering clips have been kind of difficult, I'm just going to destroy the tarantulas because it's pretty quick. Anyway, we're going to play as our leader. Gonna get through this part. And then we're going to play as Yumi. So the catch here with Yumi's condition right now is that because she's because her I guess her source code, I think, I can't remember what the episode called it, but her source code got stolen by the Skipper-Zoa. So that means if she gets to virtualize, she basically dies like our leader. Anyway, we just skipped like a whole section there, by the way. Just because we only need to take down that one barrier, yeah. And we're going to Carthage again. And I guess, as I said before, you always play Yumi in Carthage. I am going to download a quick... Oh wait, no, I don't need to do it now actually, because I think I have an opportunity later. If I don't, I need to remember it. My brain is kind of like, where do I go? This seems correct though. I went the wrong way initially and then it's like, okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm doing this section rather intentionally here, as Yumi. Oh, why am I doing the wrong combo on this guy? Oh, well, I managed to catch up to that, so... Guess I'm gonna get more health back. Oh yeah, this is where, yep, this is where I upgrade Odd. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna upgrade Odd's Lyoko points. I don't need to upgrade anything else with Odd. Yeah. I'm not sure if I need to upgrade anything with Auric though. So we're gonna do this a little tricky thing. Hopefully I get it right, but it's a little bit finicky. Oh god, that did not go well. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to like hug the edge and make sure that I stay there for a little bit until the bottom extends out. There we go. And then I can safely go down. Also, this section's a bit laggy because we are loading both screens at once. It's probably the most lag that the game experiences, which is nice that it isn't too much action happening. So here, the game tries to force you to do an encounter, but you can actually hit this thing, the switch, from way over where you are, provided that I aim Odd properly and not get too deep into the encounter. Okay. Okay, cool, got it. Took a little bit, but we did it. So yeah, you basically just skip that encounter. thanks to Odd's laser arrows going quite a distance even in this DS game. Oh, that's a bad hit. So lasers do hit you for a bit of life points, quality of life points, so not good. And I think here I need to place Auric. I'm actually going to upgrade his Lyoko points because we do have enough. And I'm going to upgrade his defense points. Yeah, okay, we're good here. No his defense points, so his defense bonus. So what what defense bonus does is you're able to reflect lasers back at enemies or projectiles. Ouch. But yeah, we need Auric for this particular section here, because only Auric can do super sprint. We're gonna do a little dance. Oh, that's bad whenever you get like that sort of lag. It's really unfortunate too. But yeah, it means you have to wait another cycle. And this can be a little bit clutch. Got it, okay. And then yeah, you can just hold super sprint. I'm gonna play as Yumi here because it's a bit easier for me to skip this encounter as Yumi compared to Auric. There we go. And that's skipping that encounter because Xana can't really create effective barriers. Oh, did I put this in the wrong part? Isn't there a really big square, or is that my... Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I did put this in the wrong spot. There we go. So the reason why I got that the Lyoko point upgrade for Odd is so that he can have more energy for the auto-scroller section. And I did that for Auric as well, so I don't have to worry about auto-scroller sections. This one's probably the easiest one. I say that and then I'm probably going to get destroyed, but yeah. This one's really straightforward. So I'm going to give my voice a little rest here. What? Excuse me? How did that fail? Wow, that's a first. I have no idea how that failed. I was pressing the button, but it just... I don't know what happened. Well, luckily that death was short, so... Wow. Anyway, we're playing as our leader again. And once again, she's been plagued with nightmares, so she's going to talk to Yumi. Oh, let me talk to Yumi. And William tries to help out. But Yumi knows the context of her dreams, and she really can't talk to. Because William doesn't know about Lyoko. That's why it's yeah. She can't really talk about her dreams with our leader. But yeah, it's like Jeremy's like, oh, you don't really need to think about it. It's like, well, I need to find answers. Is our leader's response when she goes to the Hermitage. And we get this flashback of our leader. I think Franz Hopper is like playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on his piano. And you look out this window. And we said, yeah, we have a way to go to the Lyoko here. And we do, thanks to the secret passage that somehow our leader knows. Oh, I got caught on that again. I don't know how I got caught on that, but that happened again. But yeah, they kind of skipped the whole going to the Lyoko part. Aliyah knows how to operate the supercomputer as well, which is not a surprise. So this fifth section here, again, I need to get a life point pack, because if I die as our leader, I have to go back to the start again of this mission, and I want to avoid that. I'm just playing that safe. I don't know how I'm collecting all these extra points, but I can hear the sounds. I want to try to avoid hitting that checkpoint if I can. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch this because I don't remember, but I think it's like, yeah, bomb corner. I should have known. No, I think it's like top right. Yeah, there we go. So the game expects you to go down, but we're actually just gonna go straight ahead here because, yep. Again, the game expects you to go on a weird path. So this section here is why I needed the life point pack, because I'm going to get hit by a lot of lasers here, and I don't want Ali's life points reaching 0. Oh god, this is awkward. Okay. And you wait for that block to come down here. Okay, I'm going to use that life point pack now. Yeah, so if I didn't have that life point pack, I would have died and had to go back to the start of the mission. I'm gonna grab another life point pack here again, for safety. Oh, that's a bad cycle to wait for. Ugh, that goes really slow. Bit unfortunate, but oh well. And this block moves so slowly. But it's way faster to fall into a pit than wait for the cycles to work again. hopefully I'm a gamer. I am a gamer! Let's go! So yeah, because there is no jump button, you kind of have to time that, and yeah, managed to time it pretty well. And now I've got a puzzle to do. That is not the correct spot, so like, can I move these? Thank you. There we go. That was a struggle. And oh no, the Skipperzoa. So now that our leader is safe, I can download some needed upgrades onto Auric. Although I need to download one at the moment, which is that life point upgrade. So I'm going to take out 2 of these enemies, just so my life is made easier. Oh my god. This is a bad start. If I kill all the enemies here, I'll have to deal with them respawning. So I want to avoid that. Especially because I don't want to deal with 3 enemies at once. I took that real safe, but that's okay. Got through it without dying. So this section here, I may be lucky to get through it quickly, but it just depends. So that wall has a weakness. I need some sort of momentum to get through it. Unfortunately, I didn't get that momentum. I'm going to try again, but if I don't succeed, I'm just going to kill the enemies, because they're not that hard to kill. But it is faster to get through that. Oh, that's the wrong move. There we go. But yeah, if you get enough momentum, you can just go through the wall. Do I need Yumi for this? I might need Yumi for this. Yeah, I'm gonna play as Yumi. So these are mantas, and they drop mines, and they're a little bit annoying, but Yumi can just easily take them out. I can't remember. It's been a while. Okay, so we do this puzzle. This particular puzzle is pretty straightforward when I can get this bottom piece to cooperate. So we're on chapter 13. So chapter 13 is a very interesting chapter. It is, the episode is called Franz Hopper. So, you can guess what this episode is going to be all about. And we got, like, immediately 4 activated towers, which is like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of activated towers. Usually there's only 1 activated tower at a time. So, no, the Tiddlywinks old lady did not get in the way. Yeah, so that old lady appears in the episode of season 3, so obviously they were preparing for that. Just giving cameos to some characters from season 3. So go in the laboratory to see what's up once I get into the elevator. And Franz Hopper's on the computer. Don't know why he suddenly showed up now, but he did. So he explains that Xana is a multi-agent system, not really a AI or virus. And he also explains that the scanners that we'd be going into Lyoko into cause cellular degeneration. And it causes everyone in the group to turn on Jeremy. And Jeremy gets really annoyed. And we immediately go to Lyoko. So I am going to upgrade Auric's final thing. So yeah, basically he's got everything now. Everything that he ever wanted. Because yeah, Auric's just really good in this game. And actually needs the upgrades. Okay, there we go. Cool. But this mission is another Skip City mission, but it's a lot easier than the Missing Link mission. Oh, wow. I say it's a lot easier. Usually I get that first try, but I am struggling with this. I am really struggling with this. Wow. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's usually pretty easy to clip through, but I just struggled with it. But that's fine. We didn't die. So I'm just gonna defend here. Oh god, wow, I almost got blasted off the platform. So yeah, when you go on this platform, it despawns the enemies. Because they didn't create a barrier to block off that section. And yeah, you just... you just walk through this section after you despawn the enemies. I'm gonna hug this area because it doesn't spawn the enemies that are here. And then, yeah, barriers will block off the ways there if you do actually spawn the enemies. So again, we just skipped another encounter. This block we just ignore. This is the only encounter we do. And because we have Dragon Flip Saber, we just do a lot of damage to these tarantulas. This is the attack that the tarantulas are weak to. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it doesn't go through though. But Orc just does a lot of damage. Oh, so then Jeremy realizes, hey, wait a minute. How did he know about this thing? It must be a fake Franz Hopper. It must be a Xana Franz Hopper. So we actually get to choose which path we go through to get to the laboratory the fastest. The fastest turns out to be the boiler room. It's really unfortunate we don't get to use the manhole that they always use in the show. Well, they use most of the time in the show. Because the boiler room and other entries are considered backups. We get to ignore our leader here. Because we have a plan. And that is to make a fake our leader. With a laptop here, and we get to hack into the scanner. This goes here, and then this goes here. Cool. Oh yeah, so now I have a fake our leader, and also, do I have everything? I do have a Lyoko pack, right? Just double checking. Yeah, I do. Sorry, a life point pack. Not a Lyoko pack. I don't need a Lyoko point pack. That's most of the time not really necessary for the run. But yeah, this is the only exception where we don't play as Yumi at the start for Carthage. And we just hit this and we purposely die. Now, I wonder if I can just pull this off, because we don't need to fight this encounter, but this clip is kind of tricky. I'm just going to use this life pack. Because, yeah. The clip is kind of not worth it now. But yeah, Orc just tears through these enemies. I use a Dragon Flip Saber just for swag. Even though I didn't need to do that. So now I select odd here. So we could do a lot of odd shenanigans here. First of all, we aim for this target, we immediately get it. Because we're odd and we can snipe things. This is probably the hardest section of the level. We need to like wait for these things to not push us off the edge. Oh goodness, wow, that was very silly of me. I thought it was further back. It's fine. And I got like plenty of Lyoko points. I don't think I need to upgrade anyone. I'm making it fool of myself now. I could go on. Okay, so I need to line myself up properly here. Yeah. Not quite. There we go. So basically we skipped doing a little puzzle there. Let me grab that, thank you. I don't want to go back to that previous point. So we kind of have to go into this encounter, but we do not need to defeat any enemies. We just need to make a really good shot here. Dang it. This shot is really hard to make, especially under pressure from getting shot by enemies there. And especially on lower health than usual. This is, yeah, this is not easy, getting this shot. Wow, I got it instantly there. If only that happened the first couple of attempts. It's fine. Then we're going to switch our leader here. I'm going to be a bit marathon safe with my movement here. Because I have lost... I have died here. gonna play as Auric. And you can probably predict what we're about to do here. There's 2 of these walls. Usually you have to, you know, you usually have to use Yumi, but, yeah. We'd rather be Auric here. Because at this point in the game, Auric can, like, really tear through these encounters like it's nothing. We're going to ignore that checkpoint because this is practically the end of the level and we have a puzzle to do. This is one of the harder puzzles, so I believe we do this, 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 and this, yeah. And it's like, wait a minute, you're Zanza, like, you're a decoy, and it's like, yeah. Xena, sorry. I called him Zanza. I got Xenoblade on the mind as well. Anyway. So we're going to play as... So we're going to go through the final order scroller section as Auric. His is not as hard as Yumi's, but not as easy as Odd's. And you get interrupted with some dialogue with Jeremy. Oh, pff, wow. Okay, I'm struggling for this auto scroller. I'm definitely gonna run out of energy, unfortunately, which is not good. I don't need to necessarily collect Lyoko points now, but they're good for... They're just good for safety. I wasn't sure whether I got that or not. I actually made it through despite the really bad start, so we're all good. So this mission is just with Auric, and we're fighting an evil clone of ourselves. I'm gonna grab the life point pack just for safety. And his laugh is amazing, by the way. So you can only attack him when his blade is up, and we're actually going to do quick little AB presses. Oh, sorry, not AB, AX. Because it does more damage than any of Auric's combo moves on this boss. Now we're going to do another little hacking puzzle. That is not correct at all. Wow. I think we go this, and this. Yeah, there we go. So we find out huge revelations about Franz Hopper in particular. Turns out he's been going back in time 7 years in order to create Lyoko, Xana, and yeah, basically everything. So he's created Lyoko, and also we find out he is Aelita's father. And yeah, she was originally human, but she got trapped on Lyoko. Crap, who do I start off with? I think I start off as Yumi, yeah. Yumi, I hear the cartridge music. You start off as Yumi. But yeah, everyone at this point is like fully upgraded. I could put life point stuff on. Oh, hold on. I could put life point stuff on Aelita just for extra safety, but I think I should be fine. Let me throw my fan. And I get to play as Auric, and hopefully I can nail these tricks in this level. The tricks in this level can be a bit finicky. Okay. Yeah, I went too far forward on the second slash. It's fine. Now I went too far back. It is a bit precise with Auric, but I should be good. If I have to, I can change to Yumi, but I don't think I need to change to Yumi anytime soon. Oh. Yep, that's too far forward. Oh, wow, okay, sure. You know what, I'm just gonna change to Yumi at this point. There we go. First try is Yumi. Easy peasy. Then I have to change to Aelita. Gonna take a bit of damage here. It's fine as long as I don't lose all my life points. And I'm gonna play as Yumi again. Yeah, Auric takes a bit too many steps forward, but it is optimally faster to use them there because you don't have to switch characters. And I went too far forward with Yumi. Whoops. That's a bit unfortunate because that one's actually a bit easy to do. I'm just being silly at this point. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Okay, I managed to do it without doing the proper setup for it, but I do need to use a life point pack here because otherwise the next laser hit would have taken out Yumi and that would be bad. There's a checkpoint here I can grab for safety here because this encounter can be a bit rough. Why am I using that combo? Then we got the mantas. Where's the other one? I know we'll put that there. Put this there. There we go, yep. I actually remember that puzzle. That's one of the hardest puzzles to do in the main game. There are extra puzzles you can do after you complete the game. I actually don't need to change characters. Why do I need to do that? Oh, went the wrong direction. This little maze there. It's fine. Yeah, activate Asumi. Get this moving. Now, I need to place Auric here. I probably also need to quickly download the life point pack, because we're gonna change to our leader immediately after this. And I need to keep our leader alive. I'm just gonna heal him up. Get the other life point pack, it's fine. But yeah, that life point pack needs to be used for our leader, because the enemies, once I get past this little encounter here, the enemies are going to, like, aim for her pretty severely, and it's, I don't want her to die. Please make it. Oh my goodness, I was on the edge. I was so close. There we go, okay. So, immediately I'm going to use this life point pack on the leader. It doesn't matter, because yeah, she's getting fired at. She actually would have died if I... Well, she would be on 5 HP, but yeah. She would be pretty close to death there. But yeah, so at the end of this mission, this is like the final mission of Season 2. So what happens is... Xander escapes the supercomputer because he manages to take all of our leader's stuff, but now our leader's also free from the supercomputer. So she can actually live as a normal person now and not be trapped by the whether the supercomputer's on or not. So this is the final mission of the game. So this final Earth section here is a little bit lengthy. And it's meant to really introduce Season 3. So we get this little Season 3 section at, yeah, Yumi brings up, something. Totally isn't relevant later. So we find out that, sorry, we find out that, oh, why did I go here? That's slow. So we find out that Auric and Odds are going to be in separate classes, and Odd can't stand for that. So he's going to go to his room and, I guess, figure something out. That's the wrong room. That's that's Jeremy's room. So we're going to grab the notebook that we stole from the receptionist ages ago, and we're going to finally give it back to her. in order to get into the principal's office and find out. Yeah, and basically find out why we're put in separate classes. And he finds out Jim did it, so he's gonna go confront Jim back in his room, which we know from earlier is back in the, on the floor of the boys' dorm room. Turns out Jim has a secret he has to keep, and he used to be into disco a lot. He was called Parko the Disco King. And yeah, we can talk to Oric and Yumi there. They're gonna go more into their relationship. But it turns out if you go through this door and not like the closest one, and then go down, you actually go through this room a bit faster. So he'd be on this Jim, and Odd tries to blackmail him, but then he decides blackmail isn't cool, and then Jim decides to put Oric and Odd in the same class, and then Odd's happy, and then we go back to our room. Happy ever after. And then, oh no, we get a call from Jeremy, and now Xana is attacking. My goodness, I keep on getting mixed up with these villain names. We're gonna go through the boiler room. I know we can select any other exit, but boiler room is fastest. Oh, I almost got caught there again. I think we just immediately go to the scanner room. Yeah, there we go. So now we're on the official final mission. I'm going to quickly download a Lyoko pack, and I'm also going to attack and defense for Odd. So normally you're supposed to do this first section as Yumi, but we're just going to ignore that. And use our super attack to get through this wall. So now we get to do the first phase of this final boss fight as Odd. And Odd's actually pretty optimal on this fight. And we get to go through him with 2 phases of it, which is really nice. The boss can only be a boss called the Scorpion. He can only be attacked while he's idle, which is really annoying. Also, the boss has less HP because it thinks we're attacking from like Odd's phase when we're playing as Odd, because the game thinks, yeah, because the game sees that we're Odd, but we still have to go through the phases as per normal. Wow, okay. That's never actually happened before. I'm just glad he didn't clip through the wall, and yeah, that was weird. Oh, hello? Well, wow, that was... Okay, I didn't think he was in his idle animation. I thought he was about to do an attack. Okay. That worked out. So we're going to select Oric for the final time. And we have to do one last super sprint puzzle section, and it's a little bit long, and hopefully I don't mess it up. But it is a bit hard. Oh goodness, nope. Yep, can't do that. This part's a little bit clutch, you just make it. Yeah, so this is the final phase of the boss. And unfortunately, yeah, we have to do it as Auric. Usually they try to force you with these puzzle sections. I think I need to do one or two more combos to get him down. I'm trying to avoid getting him in the top right corner because it can potentially soft lock the game, and I don't want to do that at this point. Please let be in an idle animation, that'll be great. And nice, we've been in the final phase. We have one more thing to do, and then it's going to be time. So time will be when Alia steps into the light and the final cutscene starts playing. And time. Whew. Yeah. So this final part of the game, yeah, Alia gets chased by Scorpion here. She manages to beat him and uses an actual attack. She didn't know how to attack before. Not without using a shield, and then yeah. Defends the core of Lyoko, which will be a major part of the show. Can I read out this? If it's fine, can I like read out this next part? It's just like a really short section and it's really funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Well done, you saved Lyoko, but Xana is far from defeated. There will be more battles to come, so keep a lookout for new episodes of Code Lyoko, with even more secrets coming soon. Congratulations, you completed the Code Lyoko video game. Well done, you're almost as sneaky as me, but much more modest. You now have access to my hacking program. Why don't you try it out and see what you can unlock? Might find out some interesting secrets. Don't forget to visit us at www.codelyoko.com. By the way, don't visit that site. It may have viruses, or Xana may attack you. Goodbye for now. See you soon. So Yumi, when you said friends and that's it, I don't suppose. Let's just wait and see what happens, okay? And that's it. But yeah. Code Lyoko speedruns are mostly pretty fun. If you want to try and speedrun a Code Lyoko game, you can go to the Code Lyoko speedrun Discord. And yeah, we have like a Wii game, and Wii/PS2 game, and 2 DS games. One of them is really bad, and it's not this one. This game is actually pretty good for what it is. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the run, and enjoy the final run of the marathon.